Today is February 25th. It's Saturday. And it's a very special day. This is the day that Thomas came into the world 16 years ago. It's his birthday today. And I'm going to make him his requested chocolate cake with vanilla frosting. This is just fun. The youngest of the three, right? 5 years younger than Sarah. 3 years younger than Daniel. And I remember talking about Thomas with John, or talking about a baby. We had Daniel in it, and things were really hard, you know, and it was like, do you think we would have another baby? Like, you know, like we never really planned on 3. He happened because Thomas was big from the beginning. I would go to the doctor and they'd say, well, yeah, the baby's measuring kind of big. So they kept thinking my dates were wrong. If the baby's measuring a little bigger. I was like, okay, whatever. As the pregnancy progressed, I wasn't really any different than I had been with the other 2 pregnancies. Just the baby was just measuring bigger. So we got down the line, you know, and it was 37 weeks, 36 weeks, something like that. We went for an ultrasound, and now this baby was big. I could tell he was inside. And he had flipped himself breech, and I had one do that, Sarah, and they had to turn her, and I had said, you know what, next time, if it ever happens again, I'm not going to touch the baby. I'm just going to let nature take its course. If I need a C-section, I'll do it, because that turning process, they call it an aversion. Oh my God. I would never do it again. Painful and uncomfortable and horrible. Oh. He measured at 37 weeks, like off the charts. The doctor had to take a pencil and a piece of paper because the measurements of the baby on the ultrasound were not able to be calculated because they were bigger than the scale in the computer. So they said, well, and this is 97. So wait, I'm sorry, that's Daniel. This was 2001. And they said, this baby is going to be over 12 pounds. And I remember feeling like I was going to faint. Like, wow, there is a monster inside of my body. But I knew he was fine. Like, they tested me for diabetes, everything. I was very healthy, actually. There was plenty of fluid. We planned a C-section because he was big, like he was, and because at the time we didn't still know Daniel's full diagnosis. They thought there could be some issues from a genetic standpoint. They wanted to be careful. Anyway, even though there was no reason to be concerned, I knew Thomas was fine from the very beginning. I just knew. And I remember laughing, like, he's going to be so big. And it almost made you feel awkward. It's like, yeah, well, my baby's going to be really big. And when he was born, he was 11 pounds, 12 ounces. And he was 2 weeks early. So, 38 weeks. Because the water broke, and I was like, thank God. And I think that once your water breaks, you know, they'll do it within 24 hours because there's other risks. So I have to find some pictures. I have to put a picture of my little big baby. He was so cute. And he was big, but he wasn't like chubby. You know, you see Thomas now, he's a big guy. He's over 6 feet tall. You know, he's always been a big kid. It's just who he is. It's just his bones, his body. It's amazing. He was so big, I had to use 2 arms. It was like, you know, he was, I mean, you think of having a baby, just imagine a newborn being almost 12 pounds. A lot of people's babies don't hit 12 pounds till they're like 4 months old, you know. So, but he was a lot of fun because he was very happy and content. Didn't fuss much. He was the 3rd, and I had been through a lot with Daniel, so I think I was a lot calmer because for me, you know, it was like a regular, normal baby, piece of cake. What the heck? Everything I'd been through with Daniel was so hard and complicated, and you know, it was a sweet treasure to have this happy, content, healthy, beautiful baby. He was just so special, you know. Anyway, and he continues to be that way. He's just really... What's wrong with me? I just love him so much. We're feeling a little sick today. Not at the moment, I don't think, but we were a little retchy vomity this morning. I've been thrown for a loop. I got I got Thomas coughing, Daniel vomiting. Someone is not feeling very well. Huh. Oh, sweetie, what happened? His tummy's really upset. He was retching and vomiting, and then he just fell asleep. And now he's kind of just, I took his temp and he was 100.4. One of these days I'll take the lights off of this tree, huh? So I went from being excited about Thomas's birthday and taking him out to eat to finding out that I don't have a nurse all weekend. And then I was told, well, we'll still take him out to eat. We'll just bring Daniel. It'll be fine. You know, we do that. And then finding out that Daniel starts vomiting and he's sleeping. I gave him some anti-nausea medicine and turned off the feed for a little while, and then I'll restart him maybe on some Pedialyte. Somebody's shooting. It's okay, Henry. Henry's gonna wig out now. Shooting. Sounds like a gun. Come on. Come on, it's okay. What are you doing? It's okay. Don't be a baby. He's like, nope, Mom, I'm good, Mom. I'm going in. Forget it. Can we at least get the male scaredy pants? Henry, it's not anything that you have to worry about, okay? It was a short walk. Back in with Daniel. John is sleeping, I think. I don't know where he is. This is I'm on antibiotics now, Augmentin, for my sinuses. It's like my annual February catastrophe of an infection. Every single year it happens. So I'm trying to keep myself alert as much as I can, even though I'm tired. The doctor's like, you really need to sleep. You know, get some good healing sleep. That's funny. Daniel's hooked up to Pedialyte. Oh my. Supposedly we're gonna have some thunderstorms because it's getting colder again. We're gonna run to Five Guys and have a quick hamburger for his birthday, but it's not his birthday dinner because we're gonna wait until Sarah comes home when everyone's not sick. Just gonna go have our dinner in a bag.
Dog in the back.
Greasy brown paper bag dinner. Go, Henry, up! Before it rains, hopefully. Okay. So that's what we're doing. Daddy's gonna sit with Daniel for a little while. Okay, right, happy birthday.
And?
What? I want cherry, vanilla. Or sometimes you can do vanilla and cherry. But cherry vanilla is the same thing.
Oh man,
so many choices. Thank you, yes. This is our birthday shake. How is it? Huh?
He's smileless at this point.
Not all the time.
No, just to start the day, not all the time.